Have you ever felt like you're destined for something more? Like there's this incredible power, this giant, lying dormant inside you, just waiting to be awakened? That's not just a feeling, it's the truth. And today, we're going to talk about how to unleash that giant, inspired by the legendary Tony Robbins and his groundbreaking work, Awaken the Giant Within. So, what's holding you back? For many of us, it's our beliefs. Not just what we think, but the deep-seated convictions that shape our reality. Tony Robbins teaches that our beliefs are like a thermostat. If you set your thermostat to 70 degrees, no matter how hot or cold it gets outside, your internal system will work tirelessly to maintain that temperature. It's the same with your life. If you believe you're only capable of earning a certain amount, or that you're not worthy of a loving relationship, your mind will find ways to make that your reality. You'll sabotage opportunities, miss cues, and stay right where you're comfortable. But here's the game changer. You installed that thermostat, and you can change the setting. The first step is to identify your limiting beliefs. What are the stories you tell yourself? I'm not smart enough. I'm too old. I don't have the resources. Write them down. See them for what they are. Just stories, not facts. Now, challenge them. Find evidence to the contrary. Think of a time you were smart, a time you overcame an obstacle. Create new, empowering beliefs. Instead of, I'm not smart enough. Try, I am a quick learner and can master anything I focus on. Repeat this new belief daily. Feel it. Live it. This is how you recalibrate your internal thermostat for success. Next, let's talk about the power of decisions. Tony says, it is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Think about that. It's not your conditions, but your decisions that control your life. So many people are stuck in what I call someday island. Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll get in shape. Someday never comes. The most successful people in the world make decisions quickly and commit to them. They decide what they want, and they cut off any other possibility. What's a decision you've been putting off? Maybe it's leaving a dead-end job, starting a new health regimen, or finally writing that book. Make that decision right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Right now. Commit to one small, immediate action you can take to move towards it. That could be as simple as drafting an email, doing 10 push-ups, or writing the first sentence. The act of deciding and taking immediate action creates momentum. It sends a powerful signal to your brain that you're serious. This is the first step out of Someday Island and onto the path of your dreams. Now, once you've made a decision, how do you stick with it? This is where the power of pain and pleasure comes in. We're all driven by two forces: the need to avoid pain and the desire to gain pleasure. The problem is, we're often more motivated by short-term pleasure and avoiding short-term pain, even if it leads to long-term suffering. Think about hitting the snooze button. The short-term pleasure of 5 more minutes in bed often wins over the long-term benefit of starting your day on time. To make lasting change, you need to flip this script. You must associate massive, unbearable pain with your old, negative behavior. And you must associate incredible, exhilarating pleasure with your new, empowering behavior. Let's say you want to quit procrastinating. Don't just think, oh, it's not good to procrastinate. Really feel the pain. What will your life look like in 5 years, 10 years, if you don't change? Imagine the missed opportunities, the regret, the disappointment in the eyes of your loved ones. Make it so painful that you can't stand the thought of it. Then do the opposite for your new behavior. Imagine the life you'll have if you become a person of action. Picture the success, the freedom, the pride. Feel the confidence, the respect you'll command. Make the pleasure of this new reality so compelling, so irresistible, that you're pulled towards it with unstoppable force. Use this twin power of pain and pleasure to condition your mind for success. Another core principle is the power of focus. What you focus on, you feel. And where focus goes, energy flows. If you're constantly focusing on what's wrong, what you're lacking, and what you can't control, you're going to feel powerless, frustrated, and anxious. Your energy will be drained, and you'll be stuck. But if you shift your focus to what's right, what you're grateful for, and what you can control, your entire state of being will change. You'll feel empowered, resourceful, and energized. This isn't about ignoring problems. It's about choosing where to direct your mental and emotional energy. You can't control the traffic, but you can control your reaction to it. You can curse and get angry, or you can use that time to listen to an audiobook or call a friend. A simple way to practice this is through questions. Instead of asking, "Why does this always happen to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "What's great about this problem?" Quality questions create a quality life. Start asking better questions, and you'll start getting better answers and better results. Your vocabulary also plays a huge role in shaping your emotional reality. The words you use to describe your experience become your experience. Tony Robbins teased transformational vocabulary. If you habitually say, "I'm furious" when you're just a little annoyed, or "I'm depressed" when you're just feeling a bit down, you're actually amplifying those negative emotions. You're turning a spark into a forest fire with your language. Start paying attention to the words you use. Can you soften your negative vocabulary? Instead of furious, maybe you're just a bit peeved. Instead of depressed, maybe you're a little bit in a funk. This simple change can dramatically lower the intensity of your negative states. At the same time, up your positive vocabulary. When something good happens, don't just say it was fine. Say it was stupendous, magnificent, or blissful. Use words that electrify your positive experiences and make them more memorable and powerful. Your words are the paintbrush of your mind. Use them to paint a masterpiece. Finally, let's talk about the importance of modeling. Success leaves clues. Whatever you want to achieve in life, someone has already done it. Someone has already built a successful business, created an amazing relationship, or achieved peak physical fitness. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can find these people, study what they did, and model their strategies. This is the ultimate shortcut to success. Who has already achieved what you want to achieve? Read their books, watch their interviews, take their courses, understand their mindset, their beliefs, their daily rituals. What do they do when they face setbacks? How do they manage their time and energy? By modeling the strategies of the best, you can compress decades of learning into days and dramatically accelerate your progress. Find your models, learn their blueprints, and then take massive action. Awakening the giant within is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process of growth, learning, and contribution. It's about consciously choosing your beliefs, making committed decisions, mastering your emotions, and directing your focus. It is about using the power of language and modeling success to create the life you truly desire and deserve. The power is already inside you. The giant is there, waiting. Your job is to make the decision to wake it up. Start today. Start now. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you unleash your full potential. Let me know in the comments which one of these principles you're going to apply first. I can't wait to see what you achieve.